This is a fantastic exchange. The data that are being collected are all available, and we did hear that there are, through the Department of Health, we have access to those other data that are related to accidents and suicides and things of that nature. So those data are attainable. A form of this bill has been submitted in this building since 2013. We've been working to get a data-driven approach on this issue. The majority of the stuff that we deal with regarding firearms in the state, in the legislature, are revolving around crime and criminal acts. So it only makes sense that we take these data and we separate them. So we're looking for a specific set of data regarding firearms, and that is criminal acts. So suicides can be gotten from DOH. Accidents, very misleading, accidents. You think, wow, somebody accidentally shot someone or accidentally shot themselves, and that would most certainly be an accident. However, brushing your finger across a sharp edge on a firearm and needing stitches is logged as an accident. How do I know? I'm the dummy who cut my finger. It's not a firearm accident, but it's going to be reported as one. So I'm going to reflect back on earlier this evening when we heard that there are 11 or 12,000 charges in the state of Rhode Island, and that's certainly a big number and something we should pay attention to. And I'm sure that we'll hear a robust defense of the criminal justice system, as we should, and one that explains the plea bargaining process, because that's an integral part of our criminal justice system. But a group of folks, mostly attorneys, through APRA requests, got all of this data that we're seeking from the Attorney General. Back in 2014 they started, and it was a several-year period, and a very long and arduous process for them to crunch the data and get all of this information that we're seeking in one report. In this state of Rhode Island right now, based on the analysis of those data that were done on the arrests, only 12% of all firearm charges, criminal charges, ever see the end of the process. 12%. Prior to those charges even being applied, there is also a screening process. And if you speak to any arresting officer or detective in a department who handles the interaction with the AG's office, there's probably another chunk, and I won't even try to put a number on it because we don't know. There's a chunk, and a considerable chunk if we listen to the folks who do this, of cases that are outright rejected, or the firearm charge is outright rejected, don't even charge it. We will drop it immediately. So there are some that don't even make it into the pipeline. We're trying to ascertain what the issue is around crimes with firearms. Now, certainly I don't believe that we have prosecutors or attorneys general who want gun crimes to go unpunished. That's not at all what I'm stating. But we have another issue, clearly, because we either don't have enough room in the ACI, we don't have enough facilities to deal with the folks, and we're mitigating the impacts on the overall criminal justice system by not charging a lot of those. I get that. But we need to know that as a legislature. We need to know where to divert our attention, particularly as it pertains to gun crimes and those who would commit gun crimes, but also if we have other issues that need to be addressed. Like the Attorney General is dropping charges because they have a reason to, because there's something broken in the system. We need to know those things. This report will bring them. We can certainly do all the research on suicides and the other horrible things that happen with firearms through the DOH, but that would be addressed as a mental health issue. We're talking about criminality here. What do our officers on the street deal with on a day-to-day basis? Well, we'll see that in this report. What charges are being dropped, pled down, completely outright stricken? We'll see all of that.
30 seconds,
we'll get a better
please.
picture. Thank you, Speaker. We'll get a better picture, and that will help us legislate more effectively, not just around guns and crimes with guns, but around mental health, around prisons, around criminal justice, all of those things, because they all are integral and interwoven. It's a good step in the right direction on setting us on a course that will actually address real issues. Thank you, Speaker.